Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. SJ Core here at Little Face Brewing. Decided to sit outside the brewery today for this Homebrew Wednesday. It's beautiful outside. It's a beautiful day today in South Central Pennsylvania. It was beautiful. It was warm last week. Then it got cold here for a couple days. And it's just about right now. So what I'm getting ready to do is crack open the, now it's a tore up label, but this is one of my Kveik Harvest Ales. A little bit of his. Get the money shot, shall we? So there is a story behind this beer. I actually brewed this for Yorktoberfest last year, and this is a harvest ale. Oh, everybody in the pool. Look at that. That is a pretty beer. That is a pretty beer. I'm getting a great aroma off of it too. This is a 7.2% ABV, 144.2 IBUs. There's a misnomer to that. 4.2 SRM. This is exclusively Marvel blend hops. Then I used Voss Kveik, and we fermented this bad boy out hot. I do remember that. So I poured this. Oh yeah, that smells good. We're gonna let it warm up a little bit because it was very cold in the fridge. And I'm gonna, now mind you, today is Wednesday, April the 19th. Okay, what I'm about to show you is not what we should be seeing in April. We just shouldn't. So check this out. So everybody knows I grow hops. I've been growing hops for quite a few years, and some years I have a really good harvest. Last year I did not have a very good harvest. Year before was actually a decent harvest, but could have been better, and I wasted a bunch. But as I stated, it is April 19th of 2023, and this is what we're looking at. Yeah, see this right here? This one is already as tall as me. This whole entire group, as you can see, I did things a little bit differently. I actually have two sets of ropes on each one. It's already bushed up. So they're out of control. They are already 100% out of control. So that was the side yard. Yeah, front's pretty much the same way. Look at this already. These here are taller than me already. I already put up all my ropes, ran them across. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, check these out here at the front door. So yeah, I mean, these are, I started these, I'm training these up the rope already, right here. They're up that high. So this is crazy. This is absolutely insane to have hops this far along. We're not really even, I mean, it's April. So cross my fingers. Now this will either mean that I might be able to get an extra harvest out of them, or I'll be harvested in July. Let's go grab a beer, shall we? Yeah, so what'd you think of all of that? Way too early to have hops that high. I have some hops down here by the raised beds too that are probably more where they should be versus the ones out front. But those are shaded and they never really grow that well. So I'm going to try and work on those this year to see if I can get a better harvest out of those. They are Chinook. Yeah, those are Chinook that are down there, which should grow good in this area. What grows good here in this latitude is Cascade. They do. Cascade, Centennial, grow very well. I have a Hallertau out here that I have not been able to get a harvest off of ever. And it's actually all shriveled up for some reason right now. I don't really know the reason why. So let's see how this beer is faring. Oh, it's got a nice sweet nose. The 144.2 IBUs. Oh, that's a misnomer. This is all homegrown leaf hops. And there's some in the beginning of the beer, but most of it's at the end for flavor. And it's there. It's funny because I need to reproduce this beer. Oh, that is good. I'd have to look at the grist on this and see what the grain bill is. But it's not oxidized at all, which can happen with leaf hop beers. Yeah. There's hardly any bitterness to it at all. So the 144 is a number because there's a shit ton. There is a metric shit ton of homegrown hops in this. And the way I have it set up in Beersmith is it's an average of all the 7 different varieties that I have out here. Now, the bitterness of this beer is way at the back end, but after it dries off, in the front, it's very sweet, caramely, stone fruit. A lot of stone fruit in the front end of this. Medium to light mouthfeel. Then a little bit of earthiness starts to come through. There's a little bit of pine there towards the end. And then a little bit of dankness comes through at the very end, and it dries off bitter. So this would probably be really good on cask. And I'm going to guess that I've got Maris in this because I've been known to use a good bit of Maris on my harvest, style beers and whatnot. So, yeah, so there we have it. That is the Kveik Harvest Ale from 2022, and a little tour around what we have going on with the hops this year. So we're going to have to stay tuned with those because I'm curious to see how they turn out. Being this freaking early. I mean, literally, they should only be like that, if that. But then again, I shouldn't be sitting out in shorts on April the 19th. I can remember trout fishing in the snow. Trout fishing up in the mountains with ice hanging on the side of the mountain. This weather's been crazy. But everything's green. The yard's coming back. The dogwood's flowering. That sassafras over there, I guess, is what I'm not really sure what that is. But that purple tree's flowering. Everything, the trees are getting leaves on them. The oak is puking stuff all over the place, which I got to stay after this year because I don't want it to mess this all up. So, yeah, spring's early this year, folks. This is SJ Port, Little Face Bro, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer, grow hops, make beer from those hops. Cheers. Yeah, it's a winner.